I saw this tweet on my TL lately. So it says here, for people who say that they are fans of Mingwa and read illegally, this is what Mingwa once said. Don't mention me to let you know my cartoon's illegal site. It can be purchased only on Lazin. Thieves, you are not my fan. I block users of illegal sites. Fuck you. No money to buy a cartoon? Don't see it. If you do not know how to speak English or Korean, don't see it or learn the languages. I'm not a free artist. Block all mentions of advocating illegal sites. Ooh. Mingwa used words like fuck you, and if you didn't know how to speak English or Korean, then learn the languages. Yeah, it's true. She is not a free artist. And if you do not have money to buy the cartoon, then do not read it. Do not see it, right? So that's the message of Mingwa to their readers, especially illegal readers, okay? She is targeting the illegal readers specifically. I just want to share my 2 cents on this. I understand how Mingwa feels because, yes, making art and stories is very difficult, and it takes a lot of sleepless nights just to give readers the best output. And authors and artists like Mingwa made manhwa their source of living, and if they are not paid for it, then that means their work isn't valued enough. Their effort is equivalent to 0. However, considering the viewpoint of the readers as well, the internet is there. With just a simple search of the title Jinx manhwa, numerous results will appear. Okay, I'll show you this one. You see that? See that? See? And if there is only a single soul on Twitter or Facebook, let's say a legal reader bought it on Lazin and shared it on Twitter. Let's say someone asks what that story is. Only one person. And then that person is like 14 years old. Teens are particularly curious about these things, especially the girls. These are the most inquisitive ages. Therefore, when they discover something juicy like Mingwa's artwork, their hormones are likely to make them demand to see the original story, right? Their first step is usually to ask the original poster what story it is. If someone responds after that and say, it is a Korean manhwa known as Jinx, what will happen? Search it and boom, the treasure is found. And you see, I'm not even talking about money or anything. I'm just talking about the curiosity of an individual. So if that person searches out of curiosity and types Jinx manhwa on Google search, you see the results immediately. And alas, they're free. And you know what? These teens will usually think, oh, it's here. And they're not thinking about anything other than to read it and satisfy their curiosity. And these people don't even think about whether it's legal or illegal, because when the food's there, you're going to eat it because it's free. I gave you this example because I used to be one of the innocent, or let's say ignorant people who didn't know that what I was reading was illegal. My first manga, by the way, was Kuroko no Basket, and I just simply typed in Kuroko no Basket on Google, and I was so proud because I thought that it was the original. When my brother saw that I was reading a manga, he told me, oh, if you can access it immediately, that's illegal. And I said, what? It's original. The story is the same in the anime. And he said, yeah, but if you're not paying for it, that means you're reading it illegally. And I was like, what? Really? And when I was still a kid, I didn't want to hear about illegal people. As a kid, illegal sounded bad. And then it started playing in my mind the words illegal recruiter, illegal workers, illegal medicines, piracy, or something like that. And after being told by my brother that I was reading illegally, I was shocked. My point is that authors are entitled to their craft, but the choice of words just sounds off, because there are really people like me who immediately eat what's in there. It's like a treasure being found. You know what I mean? So instead of saying mean words to illegal readers, why don't you educate them first? Just like what my brother did. I mean, teach them in a way that they will understand. Like, next time you pay it, let them understand that authors spend sleepless nights just making artworks for people to enjoy. And most of them make art to have food on their table. So learn how to give them what they deserve. And of course, the first thing that a teenager without work may ask is, how? How can I pay? Because you know what, even in my 20s, I did not have cards for payment. None. Nothing. I was so ignorant back then. So the question is, how? There are a lot of ways to read legally. If you want to read for free on a legal site or app, you need strategies. Like in my case before, so I can read for free on a legal site without spending so much money. I usually click on ads until it reaches the required coins to open a chapter. If that story is really making you not sleep, but at the same time you want to support the author for their hard work, you need to have patience. Even when I already have a job and a card for payment, I click ads when there is an opportunity. Like in the Tapas app way back 2019 to 2020, I experienced reaching 5,000 inks just by clicking and viewing ads. If the chapter costs 300 inks, 5,000 can already open 16 chapters. That's already a feast. Yeah. In Tapitoon, I've experienced reaching 10,000 points in order to pay for my favorite BL manhwa that I guiltily read on an illegal site before. But because I really love it so much, I did my best to pay my respect to the author by buying all the chapters on Tapitoon through ads and with my own money. So like half of the chapters I purchased using my card and half through ads. I've opened around 35 chapters. It was such a great feeling, to give back the effort of the author who gave you a delicious meal. In Lazin, however, there are no clickable ads, but you may wait for bonus coins and click them during the night. So when you accumulate them and reach 30 coins, you may be able to buy a chapter, because a chapter in Lazin costs 30 coins. I admit it's a bit expensive, and that's why if you do not have money at the time, then you may save and wait for the day to pay the chapters. It's just a matter of discipline, really. It's a matter of patience, respect for the author. Consider yourself a sponsor. Instead of always consuming, learn how to give back. Learn how to give, and your heart will follow.